What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dad's Expensive Hobby.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Today we are taking a look at the NECA Robocop, the Future of Law Enforcement poster series action figure. I picked him up this evening at Best Buy. Best Buy has really been a nice cash cow here lately. I saw him sitting on the shelf. I knew he was a new release, so I had to pick him up. He looks pretty freaking awesome. I don't own the other Robocop figure that came out from them, but we'll check it out sometime in the future. But anyways, this package is pretty cool. Nice window on the front. Nice product image here on the side, and on the back is an actual picture, I think, from like maybe the movie poster itself or whatever, but it looks pretty cool. And on this side right here, it shows us all the cool accessories that come with the box. But anyways, enough about this box. Let's get him out of the box and check his prime directives. All right, fresh out of the package. I mean, he looks pretty cool, but you know, looks can be deceiving. Let's see how tall he is really quick, because he's a NECA, so they're a 7-inch line. To the top of Robocop's helmet, he is 7 inches, which will make the entire figure about 17.5 centimeters, give or take. Let's take a look at his aesthetic really quick, because this has this one really is emphasizing like that kind of that gunmetalish, bluish, pinkish kind of like shimmer that certain types of metal can have. Personally, I think they went a little heavy-handed on it, especially here like on this left side of his body and on his helmet. I mean, his whole fucking helmet is basically that pink and blue kind of shimmer they were trying to give it. It almost looks like he was spray painted or something versus just having like an effect put on him. But he still looks pretty cool. He's kind of a blocky Robocop, but then again, Robocop is blocky. All of his details, like the details of all the mechanics, looks pretty cool. Looks good down here on his legs and knees and down into his feet and stuff. Let's check out his back really quick. Again, more of those details and that kind of black movable whatever material it was, for the movie, looks pretty decent. His abdomen, I'm gonna pull this up out of the way. I don't like the look of that. It looks like his belly rounds out, and I don't know why. Like did Robocop have like a gut? I don't think so. I don't know why they really went with that look. That was unnecessary, and it doesn't really look very good, especially like in the hand. He feels very, very thick front to back in the abdomen, so that kind of sucks. And whatever this is supposed to be for his cod piece here, that's a little interesting looking, but it's kind of cool. They got like serial number, like some kind of serial number or something right up here on the front of his thigh. I guess that's cool. Hands and all that stuff looks pretty good. Let's also look at his face. If you look here on the right side of his face, there's a blue streak of paint, and on the left side of his face, there's a red streak of paint. I suppose that's supposed to be like the art style for this or whatever. I'm not a big fan, but I mean, it's not necessarily a deal breaker. But anyways, that's pretty much all I've got for his aesthetic. I mean, he looks all right for Robocop, you know what I mean, other than just super thick in the waist. Let's look at his accessories really quick, because they're kind of cool. He only comes with this head on him in the package, unfortunately. I would have liked to have had an unmasked, unhelmeted Murphy head, but whatever. Ooh, and I should point out real quick with his aesthetic. Mine's leg kind of looks like it twists out a little bit. I don't know if it's supposed to do that or if mine got warped, because this is fairly bendable. It's not super bendable, but it's fairly bendable. Like maybe it got stuck in the package wrong or something. I haven't seen anybody else do a review and see if theirs is like that or not. But anyways, he comes with some cool accessories. He does come with this little cardboard cutout like backdrop right here, which is supposed to look like, his cop car or whatever. And it comes with this little cardboard door or whatever. I don't see too many people utilizing that, but it comes with it. He also comes with a few hands, comes with an open hand right here on the package for his left hand, and his right hand is like a trigger, gun holding hand, and it looks good enough, I suppose. He also comes with a third hand that has his like data retrieval spike on it or whatever, and this looks pretty cool. I wish they would kind of laid off with that pinkish red paint on it besides right here. I guess this is maybe supposed to represent like towards the end of the movie whenever he stabbed Clarence Boniger in the neck and got his blood all over him. If that's the case, then that's cool. And be careful if you get this. This thing is hard and sharp. You can hurt yourself with this. So yeah, be be careful with it. But the glove and the hand and wrist or whatever all look pretty good. Like I said, this is hard. This is not flexible plastic, but it looks all right. I'll put it on him here in a minute and show you. And of course, his awesome ass automatic pistol. It looks pretty cool, and it's got that red paint all over it too. Not sure I really like the look of that, but it is there, and that's what it looks like. Still looks kind of cool. Can he hold it? Let's see. Yes, he can, and it looks pretty good. And speaking of his pistol, it comes with a really cool like blast effect, like he's shooting something. And I'll put it on the gun really quick and show you what it looks like. It's kind of keyed to fit right on the end of his pistol. And right there is what it looks like, and it don't look half bad. Well, I don't have it on there good. Let me put it on there good. There we go. That looks pretty decent. It's just like translucent plastic with some orange and light red and pink kind of shading on it. Looks pretty cool. That's not a bad little effect right there. And lastly, we get the Cobra Assault Cannon.
I like it!
And it comes with like a strap on it. It's fairly basic looking. There isn't a whole lot of details to it, but it still looks pretty cool. Got the scope or whatever on top. You can see the big magazine, the butt down here, the handle. And this is pretty cool because like the tripod things right here, these are collapsible, so you can extend these. And this one on mine comes off really easy, but you can extend these down to kind of set it up or whatever. So it's pretty cool. He's not NECA's best showing for accessories, so I'm not that hyped about him, but what we did get is pretty cool. Let's stand him next to some other figures really quick, just for some comparison. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends Boxer's Deadpool, and he's taller than him, and he should be. And here he is next to the SH Dragon Ball Z Kaioken 180,000 power level Goku. And real quick, here coming up soon after my Trunks comparison video, I'm going to do a comparison video between this and the Demoniacal Fit Scarlet Martialist. So be on the lookout for that. Those two should come out in the next week or so. I've just been really backed up. And lastly, let's stand him next to the NECA Assassin's Creed Ezio. And I don't like the scale on this because it's got Ezio being taller than Robocop, and I'm just not really buying that. But they look pretty good nonetheless. Now, for the part that NECA is definitely not known for is their articulation. But we're going to go through it really quick. I'm going to go ahead and just tell you, he don't move real good, and like at all. But he's Robocop. But his head, I couldn't pop it off. I think it's connected down here in the neck, and I am just afraid to yank on it too super hard. But you get a lot of movement out of the neck. Any kind of nuance you want, look up, look down, to the side, twist, all that good stuff, so that's not too bad. Now his shoulders, that's as wide out as they go. That kind of sucks, but he's Robocop, so I've never really seen Robocop reach up over his head. Can do a full 360, full rotation out of that, so that's not too terrible. Does not have a bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow, not quite 90 degrees, so if that bothers you, sorry. You can swivel his arm at the wrist, nothing, or at the forearm, excuse me. He has a forearm swivel, nothing at the wrist. Same thing on the other side. It's just forearm, nothing at the wrist, even for the gun holding hand. Now his abdomen, there's neutral, there's forward, not a damn thing. There's back, not a damn thing.
You get nothing.
He doesn't move at the abdomen very good at all, but he does have an abdominal diaphragm break, excuse me. You get a little bit of twist out of it, and that's really about it. It feels like it's on a ball peg in there, but it don't really go anywhere. Down here at the waist, you can swivel him at the waist, and it just does not look good. These hips are really wide, and he's really thick front to back around the belly for some reason. So that's not good. Even for NECA, that is not good. Hips, the way the leg is shaped, this whole thing right through here is one big just joint right here, and so it don't move really good. You can't take it out to the side, and when you do, you get a little bit of that big old gap right there in his crotch, so it doesn't do that. That's not real good. Kind of kicks out to the front, but the way it's cut down in there at an angle, so when you move his leg forward, it kind of swoops out to the side. But you can do that, and I think we could probably take it all the way around, and we can. So that's strange and not good all at the same time. He's got a little bit of robo booty, no thigh swivel, single jointed knee. That I don't know. I mean, is his knee look black when he bends it? I don't know, but that's what it looks like on here. Not super awesome. I'm not a big fan of that, but you know, it's single jointed knee. It's Robocop, so who cares? Now here is a cool feature. His ankle is a hinge, so it'll move down and up. But if you look right here on this hydraulic, it has a piece of plastic that slides up and down in there when you move the foot. So that's kind of cool, but you also want to be a little bit delicate with that. If you break that, it probably wouldn't look good or whatever. No ankle, you know, like ankle rocker, and no toe hinge. So his articulation sucks pretty bad, but it's Robocop, and he is not the most limber of action figure you could ask for anyway. But it's even kind of low even for NECA. And his accessories were a little light, because this is a full-priced NECA. He was like 35, 36 bucks. He wasn't super expensive, but he wasn't cheap. So they went a little light with the accessories and way overboard with the paint. Overall, I'm just going to give him a C. A C is what he's very average. That's really all I can say about that. He does not move well. This is basically, you're going to kind of probably put something in his hand, like a weapon or something, and then that be that. Anyways, that's all I've got for Robocop, the poster series here. Pick it up if you want to. It'll look cool just kind of standing somewhere, but don't expect it to pose or anything. Anyway, that's all I've got. If you haven't subscribed, pause, scroll down, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And with all that said, this has been Dad with Dad's Expensive Hobby, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.
Bitches leave.